I talk all the time about a better Mississippi. And what does that mean? What I mean by that is a Mississippi, a state where we all do better, where we're all more prosperous. We have better homes. We have more money in the bank. We have a higher standard of living. And we have an environment where people want to live in this great state. To do that, we have to have opportunities. With opportunities comes jobs. And with jobs comes prosperity. How do we do that? Today, let's talk about for just a moment how we do it today. We have what I call a short-term strategy. We hire economic development people. We build industrial parks. We go out and we lobby and we hire all kind of consultants to try to get industry to come to Mississippi. The truth is we almost beg them to come and we give away a lot to get them to come in form of tax incentives and free this and free that. Unfortunately, a lot of them, when that tax incentive runs out, they leave. What I think we need to do, we need a long-term strategy in Mississippi. We've got to keep the short-term strategy, but the problem with the short-term strategy is that we're doing the same thing that every other state's doing. So we're competing with every other state in the union. We need a long-term strategy also. We have to build a Mississippi where people want to come instead of bribing them to come. And how do we make them want to come to Mississippi? It's really very simple. We have to have the best schools. We got to have good health care. We got to have an environment that's clean. It's got to be safe. We got to have good roads and no nightmares or traffic nightmares out there. We got to have a tax structure that's kept as low as possible and fair. We've got to have rules and regulations that facilitate growth, not try to artificially control it. We've got to have law enforcement that's courteous and professional. When we do all of those things, and we have a reputation of being the best place to live in this country, we won't have a problem with industry and people wanting to come here. We've got to build an environment. It's like my youngest son said, if you wanted to go bird hunting, if you're a bird hunter, you want to go bird hunting, if you fix the environment, the birds will be there. If you don't have the right environment, they will not be there. We've got to build an environment in Mississippi where industry wants to come, they want to live here, they want to raise their children here. A place where they feel safe and secure and a place they can be proud to call home. When we do that, economic development, we'll have all the industry and we'll have all the business and we'll have all the people in Mississippi that we could possibly want.